Without further ado, we have Alex. Look, before we go to Fir Grove to do any research on this John Salmon, we could try and find out where Lisa is. Maybe we can find some clues if we look around here. Okay, so maybe this will be a Finding Lisa. Alex, her phone was on the ground. This is so strange. Exactly, if Linda left of her own free will, she would have hardly left her glasses and mobile phone behind. And what do you have there? A page from a book? Oh, look, it's from Peter Pan. Wait, that's Linda's favorite book. Ooh. I managed to get the phone turned on. Let's check the text messages. Okay, the last one says, "Meet me behind the stables tonight at 7 p.m., and you will find out the truth. Come alone." Wasn't it behind the stables that you found Linda's belongings? Yes. There's no sender info, but we could try calling the number and see who picks up. Will you do it? The phone is on the table next to you. How? Oh, how? You didn't move at all, so how is the phone over here? Magic. Yes, this is Godfrey. The butler speaking. Who am I talking to? Hello? Hello? I don't believe Godfrey would do such a thing, but I could be wrong. Was that Godfrey? Well, he obviously has something to do with this. Strange. We should talk to him. Maybe this is all just a misunderstanding. I sure hope it is. Well, I mean, somebody could have called you based on something else. Oh, hello. Miss, what is it? I'm in a hurry if you don't mind. I need to... What? You called me from Linda's phone? Must be a misunderstanding. I really can't stay in chat, you see. I really can't. Goodbye, miss. Butler did it. He left without answering your questions. This is getting stranger and stranger. You think Linda's stuff in the book page may be the start of a trail? Hey, it may well be. You're clever. Maybe the trail will lead us to Linda. You should follow it. I don't really want to follow it, but guess what we're doing? Following it. I see. The trail ends at the castle? Is that where she is then? In the castle? It makes no sense if you ask me. What? Yeah, that's right. There have been rumors about a girl crying in the tower. But could that actually be, her? Yeah, I would say probably if there's someone suddenly crying in the tower, that maybe there's something wrong. You know what? I need to run some errands. But here's a really good voice recorder. Why don't you ride to the castle and wait until the crying starts and try to get it on tape? Then we can listen to it together and try to find out whose voice it is. Alright, that's not creepy. Let's go, extra, let's go! Alex, I got a video recording for you. It's like you never even left for those errands. Did you hear anything? Did you get it on tape? Let me hear. That's Linda's voice. Yep, I'm sure of it. Godfrey must be keeping her locked in the castle for some reason. We need to tell the Baroness about this. She has to let us in the castle. The Baroness is out in the vineyard. Ride over and talk to her. That is... Okay. I think our viewpoints on what a vineyard is different. Baroness? Excuse me? I'm not letting anybody in. You don't know what you were talking about, little girl. What happens in this castle is none of your business. You should learn to keep your little worries to yourself, or else something unfortunate may happen to you too. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's snippy, but okay. Alex, she threatened me, and we're gonna have to talk about this, but I think we're gonna be talking about this tomorrow. She moved between yesterday and today, so we're gonna go over here and have a talk with her. Right after I get that piece of trash. Trash is so important nowadays. Alrighty. Me and Extra want to talk to you. Okay, so this is all very interesting. What do we do? What do we have? We know that Linda is being kept prisoner inside the castle, probably by Godfrey, on the Baroness's orders. We also know that the Baroness is extremely secretive about her former husband, John Sandman, who she even claims is dead. John Sandman is probably Justin's grandfather, and the man Justin and Sabine have gone off to sea. Call the police? Well, not yet, I think. But maybe soon. Listen, there's someone I need you to talk to who will be able to help us. Her name is Elizabeth Sunbeam, and she's my mentor. You'll find her in Valedale. Have you ever been there before? Yeah. Yes, I have. Miss Elizabeth. Why didn't they change her? She's like almost a really big part of the Soul Riders. You would think that they would have updated her along with the Soul Riders, actually. Anyways, I've been waiting for you. How did you know where to come? How did I know you were coming? Excuse me. Oh, there's nothing mysterious about that. Alex sent me a text message. So, tell me what's going on. Linda's in trouble? Right. I see the Baronesses seem highly involved in this, or else she would have let Linda out when you girls demanded it. At the same time, there is something she's trying to hide about her past. I have a feeling that both these matters are deeply intertwined. The Silverglades were a powerful family who reigned over practically all of Jorvik, and to this day, their members still have influential positions in Jorvik Council. The Silverglades are used to getting what they want. You have stumbled across something much more complicated than you could have ever imagined. Are you willing to continue helping us? Yeah. I wouldn't be here. Good. We'll need you. What bothers me most is Sabine's involvement in this. I cannot tell you why that is. What is it that they want with Justin? The only way of answering this is to find out who Mr. Sands is. I'm just going to call him Mr. Sands. Yeah. As he's supposedly Justin's grandfather. Before you continue on to Firgrove to do future research, I would like you to do something for me. It may seem strange to you, but there is a reason why I'm asking you to do this. You will need this stick. Have you seen the runestones on the hill behind the house? Hi! Where is everybody coming over here suddenly? Runestones behind the house. What do you need to do? Is stand in front of the stones and really concentrate. Hold this artifact and watch the inscriptions intensely. When you have done this, come to me and let me know if you felt anything unusual. What? An orange helmet? Ugh. Miss Elizabeth, they all went up. So tell me what happened. They all started to glow? That's very remarkable. It's the first time anybody... thank you for your participation. Will you do me a favor, please? And please keep this to yourself. Well, you can tell Alex if you must. After all, she's a member of our society, the Keepers of Aiden. That's all you need to know for now, though. According to the registration books, John Sandman grew up in Firgrove. You should ride over there and talk to the villagers. Maybe they know who he is. There's a shortcut to Firgrove through the mountains. The path may be a little difficult to find, but it's located southeast of the cross-country trail. Alright, Felicity. Welcome to Firgrove. Thank you. Oh, it actually belonged to somebody. What in the world? Okay. Hi, welcome to Fir Grove. We just had a cross-country riding track rebuilt, and we're all super excited. Hey, what if you tried it out? As an experienced rider, you could probably give us some tips on how best to ride it to get the best results. What a great idea. There's also a lot of regular stable chores for you to do here. But I can see you got other things to do first. If you want to try the track, talk to Minka? She's standing at the starting line of the sand pit where Andy keeps his sheep. What? Is there anyone you can talk to who lived here a long time? Well, you've come to the right place. Fir Grove is full of old men and women that grew up here. Most of them are really nice, and they love reminiscing about the past. It can be a bit of a drag sometimes, but hey, maybe just for me. Maybe just for you.
Do we talk to her later or something? Are you not considered old? Right? You're not old. Hey, weren't you just literally on the other side of the road? No? You weren't? Okay. No, I want to talk to. Didn't I literally just see you? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me guess. Yep, hi. Why is it that all the old people look the exact same? Like, come on. Not all old people look the same. They also don't wear the same, unless we're like in some sort of, like, we're not in a wrinkle of time here, guys. If you know anything about older women, they do not want to look the same. So unless they are literally forced to as like some sort of slave, I cannot imagine that.
Hello, Miss Packard. Your clones are all over the place. Dear girl, I'm so happy to meet you. What's your name? What a lovely name. John Salmon, you say? It does ring a bell. Actually. John. My memory may not be good as it once was, but I think that John was the man that I paid rent to when I first took over this house. Come to think of it, he's still the one I write my checks to. Let me check my receipts. Yeah? That's the name, all right. He must be a kind soul, Mr. Sands. 70 years, and he never once raised my rent. Take the receipt if you like. Well, kindness comes in different forms, I guess. Now that I think about it, I seem to remember that Mr. Sands was on the village council back in the day. You should head over to the Fir Grove Town Hall and ask Mr. Franklin if he has any photos of the council from that time. Right. What are the odds? A strange girl was just here asking the same question about John Sands. And what's more, when I showed her the pictures, she produced a pocket knife and cut him out of the photo. Oh, okay. I can't believe you youngsters. Just because you can do something on a computer doesn't mean you can do the same thing in the real world without any consequences. These aren't some proxy social media pictures. This was just a good photograph on an old high-quality photo paper. Was her name Sabine? I don't know. She didn't tell me, but she was wearing a black hood that covered her face, and she took off on the blackest horse I've ever seen.